Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm gonna be ranking every single map in Yeeps. And I don't mean just like, oh, I'm just gonna be ranking the current ones. I'm gonna be ranking every single map. That means ones that have been deleted, uh, like holiday maps. I'm gonna be reviewing all of it. So, and before I start this video, I'm gonna give a huge shout out to the Yeeps developer team for giving me, well, Lab Rat and the new content creator cosmetic. And I am just really grateful to be here in Yeeps. It's really awesome. And yeah, anyways, let's get started. So we are in our first map, Victoria. This is the map where you first start, okay? This is like this map has so much nostalgia. It's I remember back whenever astronaut bundle was I had been a little yeet where I started where it then come over here. Pillow fort, it's not completely built. Build build it back. And this is the next part where you have to ease. There. That. And there you go, that's the end of the tutorial. Also, one thing that I am gonna show you guys is, actually, if you come right over here to the right of the exit, coming from this way, come over here to the right, here, at, right here, there's a buttcoin stash. And it actually, like, gives you an achievement for finding that buttcoin. Our next map that we've got here, Starter House. This is the current Starter House. I'm not going to be going over every single version, like, maps, but this Starter House, you know, it's pretty fun, or at least it used to be. One thing that does kind of suck about Starter House now is that you can't get through a whole entire match without hearing, "Can anyone join my community world?" And that is pretty annoying. So, honestly, this map is cool, but the community worlds kind of ruin the map. I do appreciate community. Those are pretty cool, but Starter House kind of just lost it. So for that, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Sorry, Starter House. I would have given it higher. Our next map is Playground, which this is really fun. Like, this is one of the best maps ever. Okay? Like, you can call me a this is the okay? Besides Fortress. And overall, this map is really cool. If you have never been to play, kind of surprised, then I would definitely suggest checking it out. Pretty cool. It's right next to Starter House. It also has the BAM finalists right over this way. Which I'm not going to be doing BAM maps because that's just going to make like 2 hours long. So I want you guys to have some selves to check out these maps. So for that, I'm gonna give Playground a solid 9 out of 10. I think it deserves that. Anyways, let's go to the next. Our next map is Blue House is so it's never like really changed. It kind of just stays like this. Every single time it gets changed, besides like whenever we got that winter, it's always just been like in this area. It's nothing really that big. So Blue House is really not. Sometimes the lobbies are dead, but if you find a lobby that's like almost full, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's probably one of the best besides Playground. And for that, I think I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Y'all agree with that? Anyways, let's get. First map we've got is Daza. I remember back whenever this was still in the game. This is one of my favorite maps, and it was so fun to play. And Yeeps, if you're watching this, please bring back Plaza. It's so goated. A little biased, but I think I'm gonna give Plaza a solid 9.5 out of 10. Anyways, let's go to the next map. Next up, we've got OG Theater. I actually forgot that the cosmetic stuff right here. Actually forgot that. Theater was super fun to play. I even remember one of the butt coin stuff. There was one on that. It was either the. I think it was the second E, but there's definitely a butt coin stash on that. And a little secret area. Only the Sigmas. Only the Sigmas. Gosh. Look. Nobody. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And I'll give it a solid 8.5. I think it deserves. Because there's not really much to do in theater. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, on to the next map we've got is, which this map was so cool whenever it first released. Actually, this map came out on my birthday last year, and pretty cool. Yeah, I think this map is only because grab something. Select. Put it on. We can do this. Crap. Yeah, it sometimes looks up. sometimes people. Also, there's a little area that some Yeeps actually first release. That is actually the sewers area. This was back whenever uh first found out that you could actually skate on the roof. Cool. And boom, now you're on the roof. Pretty cool. And I think for this reason, I think this map deserves a solid 9 out of 10. Pretty fun. I'm sure there's not as much fun in it now, but I think it deserves the 9 that I gave it. Anyways, on to the next map. Alright, so this is the next map, and I don't actually think that this was ever an official map, because I never remember not being either with another map that were totally didn't. Same with another map that I'm actually about to get into, but I never played this map, so I can't really rate it, but it looks pretty cool. Got like lines. That's it. Have battles on it, I'm assuming. Yeah, definitely a cool concept. So, yeah, let's get it. And, I think I'm gonna give this map 7.5 out of 10, as I wasn't really able to test it. So, yeah. I think that's a good rating for it. Uh, and yeah, get to the next map. Next map we've got is Spike Arena, which, same with last map, I do not getting officially. So, I guess this one was just wrapped or something. I don't really know. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking map. It's got like Halloween act. Hey, alright. Well, overall, I give this map like maybe a 6 out of 10. Cause it doesn't really, like, it would be fun for PvP though, so, just for that, I guess I'll give it like, anyways, on, yes, the most toxic map out of the region. And this is a pretty fun map. It was pretty fun. I don't know if it's actually still in the game, because I haven't really played any battle maps. I'll probably check. But since it is in G code, I'm assuming it's not in the game. But that's okay. Since I have played this before and it's pretty fun, I think I'll give it an 8.5. Anyways, on to the next map. The one thing that I am realizing is that this is not original Safe. Is this is this map was made after we had gotten like the thing where you couldn't use map. This map used to be fun until there was like no others. So for that reason, I think it deserves a 6 out of 10. But this isn't. Hopefully the next map. For the next map. Okay, so this is OG Spleef, but we have the restrictions where you can't grappling hook, firework, or witch's broom, which people made way around. One of the and me personally, I didn't like it whenever they had grapplers. Like me personally, I never used grapplers, but it was so fun to off kids using grapplers because it just gave you. It was too. For that reason, I think I'm gonna give this like 7.5 because it is OG Spleef, but we have the restrictions. Yeah. Anyways, on to the next. So I don't remember this. I don't even think that this version ever kind of just world. This is hardcore Spleef. So let me check what the restrictions are. This is really hard. Let me read it. Sticky explosive bomb, sticky bomb, bat, sticky radiation, pellet gun, explosive grenade, portal ball, pellet, shotgun, and every single one of those items is basically just what you need for. So basically, you just want. Yeah. So this map actually seems like it would be pretty fun. So for that reason, I think I'll give it like an 8. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So yeah. Anyways, on to the first map that we've got is Hill. Everyone, I think that people, because I don't think Hill was that, and it was like so hard to find because everyone was still starting the year, so no one like actually knew where Hill was at, and that's what kind of. It's still a pretty fun map, so I think I'll give it an 8.5. And anyways, on to the next. Next up, we've got Construction Site, which I'm pretty sure this map is actually still currently in the game. So, yeah. I mean, this map is pretty OG. This is like, been like, I think like the first 2 months of Yeeps thing this map created. I never actually really got the chance to play or Construction Site whenever it first came out because it was kind of like hidden away. So, but I did recently like really. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Anyways, on to the next up. We've got Basement, which, fun fact, Basement actually has its own custom biome that and it's not like the lab biome. It is exclusive to this map, and you just can't. I don't know. You just can't get it. But I think Basement is really fun. Also terrifying. Everything has like insanely good quality. Rating on my but I'm not really gonna review this because Guest is a scary. I'm gone. This map gets a 7 because I used to play it a lot. Pretty fun with. Anyway, on to the map. Now we've got Tan House, which I actually don't think this map ever actually got released. So it's kind of just here. But I mean, it is really really nice. Never really got the chance to play it because, as I said, it never saw light of day. But it looks pretty nice. Got a we got a tire swing here. Yeah, got like a patio, whatever you call it. Massive umbrella. Um, got a massive fireplace for some reason. Uh, fridge is stacked. Uh, oven. This is back before we had the furnaces. Uh, stuff under the stairs. Surprised there's not like a seat. Sure there is. Upstairs area. For bed. This is like a storage closet. Pretty much it for Sandhouse. Um, and yeah, this map seems pretty cool, and I think for that reason, I think I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. If it had more people, yeah, I would give it a higher rating, but I'm sure that this map copies. Anyways, on to now we've got the prop town, which, to be honest, it looked like a town, like a small portion town, but that's okay. And as someone who played this map back whenever it was really fun. Really fun. I think I'm gonna give this map 1.5 out of. Now we've got boat battle. If I do say both. This map was fun back whenever, but it kind of lost all interest. Now it's just kids begging for furs. People who don't even join just kill. I think that this map 5 out of 10. Anyways, on to now we've got red versus which I went into this map a couple of days ago and it's actually sad. There was only one. This map had potential. This was the map. This was the update whenever. And this map came out with minigame tech web here. And I think no, that was like the update before on RC cars. Fun fact, I don't even own any of it. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'll give this map maybe a 9.5 out of 10 because it used to sadly got trained. Anyways, on to so next map that we've got is Goblin Siege. This map is really fun for like people. I really like it. I like the concept, like infection basically, and it's really cool. For that, I think I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. I think it deserves that. Anyways, on next map we've got is Pet Valley, which really isn't that fun. It's kind of first that you and taking care of a pet. a lot. But I kind of maybe forgot about the pet system, and I think this map deserves like 5 out of 10. Add potential. Anyways, onto the map. Next, we've got one of Yeeps' most recent maps, the Rave Cave, which I really like. I really like the concepts of the Rave Cave. But fun fact: if you come down here, take this zip line, you'll hear some music. My ears. They'll come over here. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this. Alright, so, oh, this thing, that thing. Yeah, W funk music. Alright, whatever. Yeah. And this map deserves maybe a 10 out of 10 if honest. You don't really do anything, but it's pretty fun. Next, we've got Infested Castle. Gonna be kind of hard to judge because it's all right. But some people don't. Kind of sucks for them. So, yeah. But this map, I'll give it maybe like a 4 out of 10. Definitely that, but I think for now that's what it gets. Anyways, on to the next. Up, we've got the research facility. There's nothing you can really do. Kind of just here to be. But, I think it gets out of 10. Anyways, on to the next map. Alright, now we've got Outpost, which is really cool map. Definitely think that Fortress should have stayed instead of Outpost. You all know, Fortress is goated. Y'all miss Fortress. Yeah, I think this map gets like a 6.5 out of 10. Anyways, actually, this sadly the last map that, because all of the other maps are either unaccessible or I just can't find them. So, all my other maps are gonna work Wishlist Workshop, half out of 10. Monster map, which 5 out of 10, and then we got Spider City, which is getting a 4 out of 10. We got Fortress, which is get a 10 out of 10. And I think that's all of it. I'm not sure. Me and the show. But anyways, that is the end of the video.